You know, this is such a sick joke. Again with the game of linking the Iraq war with 9/11. I look at AOL News and we see this AP article by Christopher Toshiya. The title is U.S. Death Toll in Iraq Exceeds September 11th Count. I wrote an article, and yeah, it's in a lot of the news. The AP stories picked up. Here's ABC's news, and they used same story. U.S. toll in Iraq surpasses that of 9/11. Putting U.S. toll there past that of 9/11. And if you look at his article, what he writes, well, my critique of his article is at my blog. You can check out blogspot.com, or the link to the right. And Christopher Toshiba writes, President Bush has said that the Iraq war is part of the United States post-September 11th approach to threats abroad. But he doesn't point out that Bush himself has admitted that Iraq has nothing to do with 9/11. He also writes that Democratic leaders have said that the Bush administration has gotten the U.S. bogged down, and there was no evidence of links to the September 11th attacks. But Christopher, it's not just Democratic leaders that say that. Everyone says it that has any credibility. And Newsday, of course, picks up Toshiya's article as well. But yeah, you could point out that Bush admitted it had nothing to do with it. Look at this video.
Imagine a world in which Saddam Hussein was there, stirring up even more trouble in a part of the world that had so much resentment and so much hatred that people came and killed 3,000 of our citizens. You know, I've heard this theory about, everything was just fine until we arrived, and then, kind of stir up the hornet's nest theory. It just doesn't hold water as far as I'm concerned. The terrorists attacked us and killed 3,000 of our citizens before we started the freedom agenda in the Middle East.
What did Iraq have to do with that?
What did Iraq have to do with what?
The attack on the World Trade Center.
Nothing.